Everyone. In this video, we're going to explore the problem from the Standford University. Alright, 8 to the log s minus 2 to the log s equals 5 factorial. So I'm going to show you two different methods to solve this problem. And if you have different methods, please leave your comment below. Before we're gonna start, go ahead, pause the video and give you a try. Alright, let's get started. So, I just rewrite a to the log s minus 2 to the log s equals 5 factorial. Now, a to the log s, I just write the 3 times log s minus 2 to the log s equals 5 factorial, right? Now I'm going to factor 2 to the log s out. So it's going to be 2 to the log s. 2 to the 2 times log s. The second term turns out to be minus 1 equals, now 5 factorial, which means 5 times 4 times 3 times 2 and times 1, right? We have a squared minus b squared equals a minus b times a plus b, right? So this guy turns out to be 2 to the log s times 2 to the log s minus 1 times 2 to the log s plus 1, right? Now the right hand side right here, I just combine these three terms right here. 3 times 2 times 1 is going to be 6, right? So I just write 6 right here, right? And then this guy is going to be 5 times 4, right? If you look at the left hand side, this is the product of 3 consecutive numbers, right? So I just rearrange them from the lowest to the highest, right? So it's going to be 2 to the log s minus 1 times 2 to the log s times 2 to the log s plus 1. Alright, the right hand side I do the same things, right? So it's gonna be 4 times 5 times 6. So it turns out to be 2 to the log s minus 1 equals 4. 2 to the log s equals 5. And 2 to the log s equals 6. Alright, 3 equations right here actually are the same, right? It turns out to be 2 to the log s equals 5, right? So I'm going to take log both sides, so it could be log 2 to the log s equals log 5, right? So this guy turns out to be log s times log 2 equals log 5, right? Now we have the formula log base a of b power of c. It turns out to be c log base a of b, right? Now log s times log 2 I can rewrite as log 2 times log s is log 5, right? And then right here I can print c back, right? So it turns out to be log base a of b power of c. Now I can print log by 2 back over here, so it turns out to be log s power log 2 equals log 5. Right? Now I bring it over here, so log s to the log 2 equals log 5. Now I just equate both sides, right? So I have s to the log 2 equals 5. Now I need to take log 2 root both sides, right? So it turns out to be s to the log 2. Now I put log 2 right here. It's gonna be equal to 5 right here, and I put log 2 roots right here, right? And then this guy right here turns out to be s equals log 2 root of 5, and this is the final answer. Alright, let's move on to the second method. So this one can be written as 2 to the third log s minus 2 to the log s minus 5 factorial. But 5 factorial is gonna be 120. So I just put 120 right here equal to 0. Let u be 2 to the log s, right? And of course, u must be greater than 0. And we have this one turns out to be u cube minus u minus 120 equal to 0. Alright, so I'm going to use the rational root theorem to factor this one out. Alright, so I need to find the factor of negative 120, right? Negative 120 divided by 1 right here is going to be negative 120, right? So this is actually plus and minus 120, plus and minus 1, plus and minus 2, plus and minus 60, etc. Alright, so plus and minus 5, plus and minus 24, etc. Right? So I'm going to pick 5. I'm going to use synthetic division, right? So I saw coefficient of the highest power is power 3 right here. It's going to be 1. The second power is going to be 0. Right? This one, negative 1. And this guy's negative 120. I put 5 right here. Right? So I need to print 1 down. Okay? 5 times 1 plus 0 is going to be 5. 5 times 5 plus negative 1 is going to be 24. 5 times 24 plus negative 120 is going to be 0. So this equation can be written as u minus 5 times u squared plus 5u plus 24 equal to 0. Right? Now so this guy turns out to be u minus 5 equal to 0, or u squared plus 5u plus 24 equal to 0. This guy has the leading coefficient is 1 greater than 0, and the discriminant b squared minus 4ac equals 25 minus 4 times 24 is going to be less than 0. So the quadratic function right here has the same sign as a, which is this guy always positive, right? Because this guy always positive, so it's never be equal to 0. So this guy has no solution. Alright, so we only have one solution right here, which is u equal to 5, right? Now we substitute 2 to the log s for u into this guy, right? So we have 2 to the log s equals 5, right? Now we're going to take log both sides, right? So it's going to be log of 2 to the log s equals log 5, right? Now bring log s to the front, so it turns out to be log s log 2 equals log 5, right? Now this guy turns out to be log s equals log 5 divided by log 2, right? And then this guy turns out to be s equals 10 to the log 5 over log 2, right? Remember, if you see nothing right here, which means base 10, right? So in order to find s, we need to take 10 to the power of this one, right? And then now I convert this one into the radical. So it's going to be s equal to log 2 root of 10 to the log 5, right? Keep in mind we have the formula a to the m over n. It's going to be n root of a to the m. Alright, so this guy turns out to be log 2 root of 5, right? Because we have the formula a to the log base a of b equals b, right? Now you look at this one right here, you don't see the base, which means base 10, right? So this guy turns out to be 10 to the log base 10 of 5. It's going to be equal to 5, right? And that's the answer right here. So the first and the second method give you the same answer, and it's good time to stop. Thank you for watching. I hope you enjoyed the video. Remember that if you failing to prepare, you're preparing to fail.
We rise like tall buildings as the chemicals they take us higher. The night's young and it's just begun as she puts her hand in mine.